In this sleepy town of Otari, simple rumor and gossip, or the occasional drunken festivity tended to be the only uproarious events before the gauntlet once again began to glow. Having recently chronicled the strange adventures of Talford, Aelin, Arthur, and Krugga, it was nice to stretch my writer's wings. And so now I find myself once again taking note of the not-so-banal events that will undoubtedly liven up the otherwise tedious annals of Otaran history. On this day, the 23rd of Lamachan, 2701, Absalom Reckoning, the town was under attack from the forces of Belcora Haravex for the second time. And this time, we were ready. Having prepared battlements and traps, set watches and curfews, and carefully eyed the calendar ever since the discoveries of the heroes of Otari laid bare before us, we townsfolk did our part to ensure the safety of ourselves and each other. Of note, Narala, the centaur courier of Galantine deliveries, Clort Hengis of the Giant's Wheel and Aurorium fame, and the Good Sparrow, a resident of Absalom, took up arms to defend and protect our little pocket of the world. Joining the garrison's best in the graveyard where the main assault was suspected to take place, they put their efforts to the test against strange and horrible creatures delivered by void light from the Gauntlet's cupola. Some creatures are reported to have arrived injured or near death, as if some mysterious force was protecting us from afar. I've little doubt such happenings are the result of grand efforts from our heroes in the vaults below. As these creatures were cast down, I'm told the oddly aloof and horribly inconsiderate Talford Rawline returned to show different and unexpected colors as he aided our bravest in the fight, before a familiar and haunting face arrived to meet him on the battlefield.
Hey there, listener. Duncan here with a quick favor to ask. We really like making the show here at Uncharted North. We like making Stemming the Tide. I know James and Freeman love making Encounter This as well. We're enjoying working on the future shows to come, and it would really help us out if you could tell a friend about us. Word of mouth is a really great way to build a podcast empire like we soon will have. And fan support like yours is really what helps us get there. And it doesn't even have to be a friend, tell a stranger, tell somebody that looks like they are into tabletop RPGs, and if they aren't, teach them, and then tell them to listen to the podcast. We always encourage people to come and say hi on our Discord. That's unchartednorth.com/Discord. It's a good group in there. We have a lot of laughs. Had a couple cries, and just come say hi. And if you really like what we do, there is always the Patreon. You could head on over to patreon.com/unchartednorth. That's it. That's all. We'll get ahead to the episode now, but thanks for listening, and keep that north uncharted. Yeah.
So I have become somewhat of a micro celebrity in my industry just due to the nature of it being a very niche thing in automotive tint. And I know how to operate the machines that cut the tint to be the right size for windows to make it easier to install. I put out informative videos. I get tagged on Facebook on a regular basis. People recognize my name. And it got me thinking that, like, who is like the most famous person you've ever met?
Humble brag, eh?
You. I think it's you, Cam.
I'm a celebrity. Have y'all met celebrities?
Yes, I am a celebrity to like 30,000 people.
The shade at the tent.
On a subreddit.
Yeah. Not even something as cool as a subreddit. It's a Facebook group.
Oh no, that's way worse.
Subreddit's cool.
No, they're not. That was a joke. Facebook groups are just even worse.
Oh
They're
yeah,
just
I mean,
worse, yeah.
nothing about Facebook has ever been cool.
Yeah. Meet me on my
You're-
GeoCities page.
You're a minor celebrity on
Yeah.
Craigslist.
My Zanga.
Angel Fire, FTW.
No, that's my other side hustle, Freeman.
Oh yeah, right. Fair enough.
My moving company.
The sort of celebrity you want to keep hush hush.
Yes.
I
Don't
met,
ask me to help you move.
I met famous hockey player, Vancouver Canuck alumni Trevor Linden at a signing at a Best Buy. And I went with two friends who were extremely excited to see him. Like, I was stoked, but they were vibrating. They were so excited.
Do you think he'll let us touch it?
Trevor Linden is hands down my favorite Canuck, and that sounds awesome.
One of them
You think he-
One of them
brought his cup?
goes up there, gets his autograph, and is so rattled he walked into a CD rack, if y'all remember what those are, and a bunch of them fell off and just like
Oh,
really
God.
drew attention to himself. And then the next one went up and stood next to Trevor Linden and went for the picture, and then visibly and noticeably inhaled next to his head, and then walked away and said, "Head and Shoulders. I knew it."
Oh my god.
That is ridiculous.
That's a little weird.
That's,
Love
it's gonna
That
be
is
really
so
hard to follow, but what about you, Dunk? You got anybody?
Holy crap.
Yeah, I met Dennis Quaid in a bar once. A friend of mine
Oh, yeah?
knew him, and yeah, she was kind enough to introduce me in kind of flattering terms because he's a musician. So she introduced me as a musician. So we had a good little talk. He's an alright dude.
Oh, cool.
Then, in true guy, I don't really like fashion. He pulled out a guitar in the middle of the bar and just started playing, and everyone kind of let him do it because he was Dennis Quaid. And then I was
Yep.
like, "Peace, Dennis Quaid. You kind of suck." Sorry if you listen
Who's
to this.
Dennis
but,
Quaid?
I see Dragonheart was his only good movie, I think.
Yeah,
Was
he's
that a
Do you really
movie?
not know who Dennis
pretty well
Quaid
known.
is? He's an
Been around for a
actor.
while.
Yeah, he's a
He's
guy.
an actor.
He's not
He was
in.
in the G.I. Joe movie, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine.
Oh,
All right. What about
yeah.
me.
what about
Me?
you, Freeman? You've surely met some people with your
I've met-
gregarious nature.
I've met a couple people. I mean, not really had much interactions. Really, I once walked past Brett Butt and Nancy Robertson of Quarter Gas fame for all the Canadian listeners
Nice.
out there. I walked past
That
them and
would
was like,
excite me.
Nancy
Was that-
Robertson shops
that
at the grocery store next to my work.
"Oh, really?
How
Yeah."
many autographs do you have?
Yeah,
'Cause
she
I saw
shops
her
at that
again
place
the
and-
other day, like walking past my work in the like big window on the street, and she like looked at our sign and looked in, but she looked like a crazy person, like all the movements she made. It's
Yeah,
like-
she just lives in Kits. I
yeah,
think.
yeah,
I mean,
just on their
she
own
knows.
age. Yeah, I think they both do.
Doxer.
But that was kind of
Yeah.
cool to just walk by and be like, wait a second. And then I met. I only know him from one thing. I think his name is Jeffrey Donovan. He's well known for like a TV show called Burn Notice, I think. But I
Okay.
knew him from the season 2 of Fargo, where he played.
Who was he in
Dodd
that? I
Gerhardt.
just watched that very recently.
Dodd.
Oh, Dodd. Oh,
Gerhardt.
okay, cool. Yeah,
He's
okay.
great in that. Yeah. So I met him years ago when the restaurant James and I worked at when I first moved to Vancouver, and he wanted the terrine sandwich with no onions on it. And I told him no because I knew James wouldn't do it. So I made.
Just seems like a mistake.
He picked them off himself. And then I did briefly meet Stephen Ogg, who I only really know as Trevor from GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay.
So, and he was really, he just came in. I was working at a bar, and he came in, ordered a beer. I recognized him immediately. I didn't say anything. He sat down and he was clearly reading a script. And then someone did walk up to him, and I could see him like head up, and they were like, "Hey, are you Steven?" And he was like, "Yes." He didn't want to be bothered. But then it turned out the person actually had business to talk with him, and it was like, "Oh, I know you." Oh, okay. And then they had a chat. So I was like sitting there, I'm like, "Oh God, don't bother the guy. Just leave him alone." But it turned out fine. But that's pretty much it. Other than, I guess, like him or not, within our own kind of podcasting industry here, I met the entire main cast of the Glass Cannon podcast not long ago, and they were all very lovely. Yeah, super nice.
That's pretty sick.
It was a good chat.
Yeah. Speaking of burn notice, I've met Bruce Campbell. He's a douche.
Ooh,
I
nice.
hope he hears
really?
this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's
No
a
way.
complete
Dude.
douche. He is a
Damn.
complete fucking asshole. Like,
Hard disagree. Bruce Campbell's one of the most fun people I've ever hung out with.
just not my experience. Maybe it's because I was wait staff at the
Kind of
time,
on a wrong
but
day.
yeah, he didn't
Oh.
tip. He treated me like shit. Like, yeah, no.
No way.
I'm sure if you're paying to meet him, he's chill as hell, but like he was not kind to us. James, but yeah,
Damn.
so we have met Bruce Campbell. Who else have you met?
So I've met a lot of people. This is kind of unfair. I have a habit of just meeting people. One of my best friends growing up worked at a comic shop, so I used to go to comic book conventions with him. Which means we were there early, setting up early, so like everybody at the dealer's table. So I've met a whole bunch of people. Like there's photos of me with Lou Ferrigno. You know, I met Brent Spiner. I've had
cool.
a conversation with Charisma Carpenter. The big one that stands out to me was like I had a very minute conversation with Adam West. It lasted like 4 or 5 minutes, and he just made me feel stupid the whole time, and it was amazing.
Nice.
Like
I love
his
that.
his dry wit was just wild, like
Oh,
just
awesome.
cutting to the bone.
That's
Um,
amazing.
but the most famous person I've hung out with is Bruce Campbell. So he was one of the guests of honor, and I got to drive him around for a day, and he made me take him out for dinner and a beer after, and we just ended up hanging out, talking, drinking half the night.
No way.
That's cool as hell.
Bartender probably hated it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. For the chef nerds, it's probably Gordon Ramsay. I did an event with him.
Oh yeah.
And for the music nerds, I have met the Misfits. I just walked into their back room one day after a show.
Yep.
Oh. They're like, "Hey, what's up?"
But I had drinks with Said the Whale, but I didn't know who they were. I just went over and was like, "Hey,
Oh yeah.
I'm told you're Said the Whale. My friend loves you." And they're like, "Oh, pull out your phone. We'll do a video for him." So they did a video for my friend Steph on her birthday.
Nice.
Cool.
And for the director nerds, I walked into Kevin Smith's green room one time and like just hammered out of my mind and was like, "I'm your driver." He's like, "Oh, okay, just wait there."
Holy shit! I've also met
So I just
Kevin
waited
Smith
there,
and hung
hanging out
with
with Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard,
That's so fucking wild.
just like standing in the corner,
He-
just hammered
What the
out of
hell?
my absolute
Wait,
skull.
you
Kevin-
drove him while you were hammered?
Yeah, it was after a recording of Fat Man Beyond at the Rio. So I just like we were just getting drunk during the show, and then I just, you know where the green room is at the Rio, it's right off the stage. So I just walked in, shoulders back, and relaxed posture, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm his driver," and everybody just was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." You know, you just walk into rooms and tell people you belong there, and for the
Okay,
most part,
yeah.
people are like,
Oh, but you
Slip
weren't his
slide.
driver.
no, I was hammered.
Yeah, I was a little confused there for a second.
No, I went out back with them waiting for the car, and we were like standing there waiting, like very awkwardly quiet. And Mark Bernardin just turns to me, he's like, "So not the driver. You want an autograph?" I was like, "Yes, I loved your run on The Authority."
Nice.
So I got both your autographs. In my
That's so funny.
Yeah, no. Kevin Smith, I've actually met twice, and he remembered me, and like he's a chill fucking dude. He's very funny.
Yeah.
I've met
fan.
Vincent D'Onofrio as well.
Oh, cool.
From just I didn't even know it was him because I don't watch Law and Order. But I waited.
Well,
on
he's
him.
a fucking chameleon
Yeah.
between his
Mm.
roles
Oh,
in
yeah.
like Jurassic Park, Men in Black,
Yeah.
Daredevil,
Yeah.
Law and
Yeah,
Order. Like
no.
Yeah.
his appearance just changes so hard.
But yeah,
I don't
I've
watch
met a
much
bunch
Law
of
and
them.
Order either, but he was like one of my favorite characters when I did see it in the background, like way back in the day, because he was if I remember correctly, he played the character like when they went in to like talk to somebody. His partner would be talking to them, and he'd be walking around their house picking stuff up and putting them like ill at ease. They'd be like, "Why? Like, get that out of your hands!" And then he'd ask like really obscure questions. It'd always be
yeah,
making
it was a
everyone
weird like
uncomfortable.
Law and Order spin-off where he got to be the weirdo detective that was just doing like the woo-woo
It
kind
was
of.
Criminal Intent, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
And we know you don't watch Law and Order. Jeffrey Donovan was in like 100 episodes of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, I like when I worked at Alamo Draft House, I met a ton of just like B and lower tier list celebrities. I almost got to meet Will Ferrell, but I got super, super sick, and that would have been the most famous person I've met.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Sergeant Slaughter was the only one I ever got gun shy for, but we can move on.
Yeah. Speaking of famous people, go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of celebrity appearances, Talford?
Yep.
Is he a celebrity?
Infamous?
More of an
maybe?
infamous, yeah.
Yeah, he's infamous. Yeah. We're not celebrating him per se, but
Don't
he's
meet
certainly
your
a standout.
anti-heroes.
Yeah, like Marie Antoinette was technically a celebrity.
right.
She got what she deserved.
Speaking of,
They have the same catchphrase.
Yeah. Napoleon was a real celebrity.
Yep.
Um,
But yeah.
He too didn't
Last-
cry over spilt blood.
Indeed, he did not. No
We're still
use
in
crying,
combat,
my
aren't we?
friends. We are still in combat. Yeah, we're going to
Oh,
roll
boy.
this encounter over. Good Sparrow has delayed, and some a creature has been cast down into the town with shouts and cries. And then suddenly, this armored knight, this knighted armor, this armored knight has appeared in the graveyard through another beam of light from the gauntlet, and hefting this large sword, kind of surrounded by guards who are preoccupied with various undead all over the place. This creature takes a step forward, hefting this sword, and is basically just looking straight at the group of you. Readying to engage. Again, it is top of round 5. It is Clort's turn, and Good Sparrow has delayed. What would you like to do?
Point of order.
First action.
Hold on. Just a quick question. Sorry to interrupt the flow here. Freeman, how far is the cliff fall over the edge here?
Good question. It is very far. It's enough to the climb up is like really hard too, because it's like a spiral kind of staircase up the cliff of sorts, or a zigzagging one. But yeah, it's it might not necessarily kill one of you. It would probably kill a guard. It would injure you pretty badly though. I have to double
Give me
check the
feet.
actual distance. So you're gonna have to give me a sec.
Okay. You know what? Pump the brakes on that. Just if you can work it in and work your math out, I'd like to know how tall the cliff is and how tall the Dawn Library is, and that's it.
Okay, God. Why are you asking me fucking
He's gonna
physical
try to jump.
measurements? It's my very strong blind spot. I don't know.
Hey man, don't give me a character and then ask me questions.
Your character was built by Takale, by the way. Shout out Takale.
Shout out the French phenom.
I don't know. Someone give me an idea. How big should this cliff be? I really don't know, and I can't seem to find it. I don't even know if it's available.
I'd say at least like 100 feet.
Big.
Yeah.
It's big. It's dwarfing a dome top library.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
That library
really.
is probably
Yeah.
50, 60 feet tall.
Okay, we'll go with that. Sounds good. to me.
Easy. If it's one floor, it'll be 60 feet.
So 120 feet for the cliff and 50 feet for the library.
Sold.
Yeah, so 70 feet drop to the library roof, because I think I know what you're trying to do.
Shout out. That's it.
Okay.
Clort.
Clort. Good Sparrow delayed. Clort's turn. Go.
First action, battle medicine. That's a 27 for 15 healing. Second action, retch. It's a failure with a 20 on the die. That's close.
Okay. All right. That's Clort. Having a rough time. Narala, you're up.
Narala not liking the look of this guy, but also not wanting to get too close because he might also smell Will.
Miss, if you'd like to wait, okay. Never mind. Good luck.
Sure, I don't know who this fucking guy is, so I'm not gonna listen to him. Gets just into range and reloads the sling and takes a shot.
Mm-hmm.
27 to hit.
Ding off the helmet. No damage. Miss.
That's a turn then.
Okay. Talford, you're up. You see this form through the fog at the distance.
All right, Talford is going to stride forward, keeping pace with the centaur. But stepping slightly off to the mausoleum, and we'll cast Shield on her. There's a DC 5 flat check as it becomes stupefied 1. It succeeds, and so you gain the shield. Where's the effect?
Shield cantrip.
Yep, shield
spell?
cantrip.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. You cast it on Narala? Ah, sick.
Yep.
All right.
And last action will attempt to recall knowledge. What is this creature? Religion? Occultism? Society?
I'll allow religion or occultism in this case.
All right, I will go ahead and give you an occultism because it's better. That's a 29.
20.
I'm sorry, that's a 28 with stupefy.
29, 28 with Stupefy. That is a success.
All right. Lowest save?
Lowest save is going to be Will.
Okay.
This is, in fact, a Grave Knight, as I'm sure
Okay.
you suspected.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know an ability of some kind?
How to destroy?
Yeah, the only way to destroy a Grave Knight is to destroy its armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And does it still require a disintegrate, or could we just give it to Clort to bash on for 16 hours and it's done?
Disintegrate is one of the suggested things, if I recall correctly. Let me just double check. Yeah, you have to basically obliterate their armor, such as with disintegrate. So yeah, it's or throwing it into like the heart of a volcano, or transporting it to the Forge of Creation. So it's a pretty
things that I
extreme
can
thing,
easily take care of. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a pretty hefty request.
All right, cool. That's all 3 of my actions.
But for now, you can at least try to stop it. Okay. That is Telford. It brings us to this
I
creature.
will hop in.
Okay. That brings us to Good Sparrow.
Okay, Good Sparrow. This map is annoyingly large.
Yep. If you're going to roll through those copse of trees, it's going to be difficult terrain.
Fine.
And you're way in the back.
I know, I can't read when I'm not zoomed out.
Oh, and
Yeah.
knowing that, would we know how long it takes for the Grave Knight to come back? If not, that's fine.
Yeah, it's.
I'm fishing.
It could be a day, or it could be 10 days. It's 1d10 basically.
Gotcha.
Okay, Good Sparrow is going to double move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would like to devise a stratagem on the creature. Wait,
Again, you don't want to do this.
I don't want to do that. No.
No.
I'm just going to stride one more time. Sick.
Okay. Triple stride.
That's it.
Get in there while you can.
Scoot, you want to
And
retch maybe instead of running in?
No. But thank you.
okay, and that brings us to this creature, who is going to stride on up towards the both of you, and hefting its big ass sword. It's just gonna like wave it in the air and just launch out a devastating blast in a 30-foot cone. I need a will save, please, from both of you as this cone launches out at you.
17.
24.
Okay, 17 is a critical failure.
Hero point.
And okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, sorry, I meant to go ahead and do a round of hero points for everyone as well, because all the roleplay and little tidbits from the last episode was awesome. So everyone have a round.
Ah, thanks.
21. Keep the economy rolling.
I'm going to use mine on my last wretch.
Okay, so 21 is not a critical failure, so that's good.
That's how you do it.
But you both failed, so you're both going to take 51 mental damage.
Oh, fuck me.
As this thing blasts a cone of mental energy at you.
Wish I had retched.
Yeah, and that brings us to the top of the order again with Clort.
First action's got to be wretch.
Yep.
So natural 20 for a 35. Okay.
Nice.
Do I lose the slowed at the same time?
You do at the beginning of your turn, sadly. Yeah, that's when you lose it. So
Okay.
when you gain your actions, reduce them by 1. So you have 1 left.
Okay, then he'll stride twice, and that'll
No,
be his
you
turn.
can only stride
No.
once.
Oh no, sorry, stride once.
You just have to move back to here. This is where it would have been.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm coming.
Narala, you're up. You just got blasted.
Good old blast makes you just wanna fucking puke. So she is going to try to retch. 24.
It's a fail.
Fuck. This is gonna be rough.
Yep.
Okay, so she is going to 2-action use Tongue Twister with her sling. So I am going to unfurl the sling's tongue to grab hold of a creature and attempt to move them. So this will
Okay.
be athletics against your fortitude DC.
Okay.
Oh, I wish I wasn't sick right now.
Tongue twister. You unfurl the sling's tongue to grab you.
Yeah, so it is like the sling is like a jaw with a tongue still in it, which is kind of gnarly.
It's so weird.
26 against your fortitude DC.
That will not do it. Fail.
Okay, third action, she's going to take a stride 10 feet to the northeast.
Okay. Backing out of the danger. Okay. Talford.
Talford. Go ahead.
No, yeah, you had. Good.
Okay. Talford leans his back up against this small mausoleum, clasping his hands together, forming into points.
You know, it's strange. I've been reading, and now I know how to kill you.
And will begin to cast a spell. Here is your flat check. That is a 12.
Okay. Okay. Begins
And-
casting a spell for the full round.
Yep.
All right. Good Sparrow. You just got blasted.
Good Sparrow just got fucking roasted. And, you know, that's not super cool. So, Good Sparrow is actually going to take a few steps down the stairs that lead towards town, that kind of go down the
Yeah,
cliff
down the
wall.
cliffside. Yeah.
Just so that she is slightly below in case another one of these blasts goes off.
Okay.
And now I will retch.
Okay.
Fortitude save?
He just goes over the edge of the walkway, just trying to retch over the edge. Yeah, fortitude.
Hurling on the little cobalt soldiers that are below.
Yeah, actually, this is a good point, because no one's been near the cliff edge yet. So as you go down these stairs, you look over and you see down below there are actually like teams of kobolds with like cobbled together nets, and they are like catching undead as they like get knocked off by some of the guards, and there's a kobold there to like stab them when they're wrapped up in the net. You can see over like near the north that the first one that fell got caught in the net and is actually okay and is down there like helping them. And you can see like one net is actually like has half the body of that Drider. It's just been cast aside because it's no good anymore. It took up too much space, and yeah, so there's like you can see they're prepared down below to like catch anything that falls.
Hell yeah.
So Good Sparrow is just like, and 26.
26 is a success. Found a second one. You're gonna retch a second time.
I will.
We found our DC.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go for it. 27.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, nice. Okay,
Good puke on the
good
stairs.
for now.
Just double hurl.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Normally it's after you go up, not down. But yeah.
Just slips on the puke on the stairs on the way back.
Depends on how many whiskeys you've had on the way down.
Okay, and that's when the Grave Knight is going to start marching forward. It's gonna go towards Narala, who is the nearest enemy here, and swing that big old greatsword. Sorry, Dunk. Ooh, 36 to hit.
That's a crit.
40 points of slashing and mental damage as that blow for this greatsword rends your mind. And he's going to go for a second swing for a 28 to hit.
Well, that's a hit.
Okay, and it's going to be 30 points of slashing and mental.
Narala has 1 HP.
Dude, I don't even
man.
know how I'm gonna get fucking close to this thing, and I'm like a melee fighter.
I'm a fucking horse lady, and I'm fucked.
Freeman, real quick, because I can use my reaction to shield block for her, will that interrupt this 2-stage spell that I'm casting?
I don't know if reactions interrupt the 2-stage spell. It's a very good question. Does it? What does the spell say when it comes to holding it for the next round?
Let's see. You gradually number of actions
rounds.
you spend when casting determines the area. If you spend 3 actions casting the spell, you can avoid finishing the spell and spend another 3 actions on your turn to empower the spell even further. If you choose to do so, the spell dealt by this increases. So it doesn't say anything about it interrupting, but I didn't know if you wanted to have.
Yeah,
Your
I'm
call.
gonna roll with the fact that, and I don't. This is probably not really raw or canon at all, but the shield has the concentrate trait, but the spell you're casting doesn't.
Okay.
So I think because it's not doubled up, why not? Like,
Sure.
I'll allow it.
All right, then yeah, go ahead and shield block on that last one. So it would be at this level. Heightened
Or
by
what is
2.
was shield still? Was shield still up? Because it's been around since you cast it onto Nerala. Does it stay?
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. I need a
No,
system.
yeah,
so,
it was gone.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Just
just
kidding.
noticed it wasn't on her token
Yep.
because I put it there, and yeah. Okay.
But
Scrap
thanks,
that.
thanks for trying.
I was
Yeah.
trying.
Thanks for trying. Okay. That brings us to Clort. No longer slowed.
With all 3 actions back since the first round, he'll sudden charge in.
Okay. Probably the best. Sudden charge.
It's a 32 to hit.
That hits. Swinging with what was it called? People pleaser.
People pleaser.
The buzzsaw axe.
13 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then he will quick draw his +1 striking hatchet.
Okay.
And that'll be a 35 to hit.
That hits.
And 13 points of slashing.
All right. 13 and 13. Very good.
Maybe stand back a bit, Nerala.
It is Nerala's turn.
Yeah, okay, so retching would be fun, but she is right next to the thing. So crackling with electricity, she rears around and the clockwork legs on the back of her her hindquarters just start kind of like whirring up with electricity.
Yes.
And then she releases a Stacian smash for 2 actions, and I'm gonna make a melee strike on you with my Sterling Dynamo.
Big old back horse kick with powered armor legs.
Oh, that was a bad roll for 21.
No.
Okay, hero point. Yeah, 18. Okay.
Oh, no.
So it shorts out, and her leg just gives it's like the worst Charlie horse you could imagine. And then she just goes limping off with a 35-foot movement. Oh, that thing's
Okay.
probably going to provoke and kick
She
my
strides or she steps?
ass. She's going to step.
She's
I
smart.
just-
She's
got a
She knows what's
feeling.
up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what you want to do. Okay. You have stepped. That's your turn. That brings us to Telford, who's got. There's a rock in the way, but.
If you want to say that, I was like, okay.
No.
I was like, all right. So Talford is going to just his fingers just tracking the Grave Knight as it marched forward, passing over a guard, not even flinching, just tracking, following, and just says, "I want to see you explode," and we'll unleash Psyche one more time.
Oh no.
And you know what time it is?
I do. I know what time it is.
Yes, I need a
It's,
reflex save, please.
It's IRT time
Yes.
for the old Inner Radiance Torrent. 2 rounds, reflex save coming in.
I like that sound.
Natural 1.
Oh, no.
Talford, you launch this Inner Radiance Torrent, which has the light trait.
Yes.
And as it fires off, you're right. You see there's actually is a bit of a rock in your way, but you just aim it so precisely, and you just catch this thing off guard. And as the light shines through the fog, it like pierces it, almost separates it, and you suspect what this thing is. You know, it chased you before, but what you don't expect is that it has the face of the orc that you betrayed, Kraka.
Talford just smiles as the torrent just blasts through it for 66 times 2? 66 times 2? That feels like a lot.
132.
Yeah, 132. Is that did I do good?
132 damage. Oh my
Damn.
God. Of force damage.
Show record.
You
Of force
blast this thing so fucking hard. And it stumbles backwards and like loses its balance a bit, but it's still up.
It's blinded for a round as well.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
And if it passes, yeah. So I am now shiny as well. I enter a shining state for a minute, causing me to glow with light. I also deal 1 point of force damage to anybody that ends their turn adjacent to me.
Going Super Saiyan at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just Talford getting pushed up against the mausoleum is just.
Kamehameha to Super Saiyan.
And that brings us to Good Sparrow. This massive, you just turn around from retching over the side, and this massive beam of light just
to see this beam.
Okay.
You just hear special beam cannon.
Did Talford relay to anyone that they need to destroy this thing's armor?
No.
Okay. Cool.
All you know is it's a threat.
That eliminated all the fun things I want to do. All right.
I mean, it's all armor. Like you're gonna figure that out unless you want to go for the weak points.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all good. So she doesn't know anything about this creature. So she is going to. Damn, I really was hoping you were going to say yes, but Talford, of course, wouldn't.
It's Talford, yeah. Talford doesn't reveal, doesn't share information, just collects it.
Yeah, Good Sparrow is going to delay.
Okay. Good Sparrow delays, and this creature basically turns as best as it can in the direction that this blast came from. I'm going to roll a D100 to see if this... Oh, no, this cone would just catch Narala anyway. I'm going to roll a quick D100 to see if it loses its bearings whilst blinded, to see if it veers away from Narala or away from the Otari guard that's there. But it is going to go for Talford here.
Real quick, is there any recharge on that or no?
There is, yeah, but I came through to it already.
Is it a spell or spell-like ability?
Love that 1E lingo. It is not going to trigger your reactive strike. That's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm always asking.
Yeah, and it is going to veer and miss Narala. It's going to go a little bit to the left and catch with the guard. So let's get a will save from Talford and the guard. The guard's just going to die here.
31.
31 is a success. Very good. You're going to take half of 43 mental damage, and the guard near you just starts like writhing and screaming, clutching their head, and just like collapses as they have like an aneurysm, just dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would
Just
30,
does the scanners.
would 33 have changed anything?
No.
Okay.
29 DC.
As far as Narala knows, that's the second guard that thing has killed since she came across one burnt by lightning when she came around the corner.
And this guard goes down, Talford, and you just out of the corner of your eye, you watch him go down, and then you swear you see a bloodless wound open up in their face. Just teared open from nothing. And Clort, your turn.
I'm going to hop in here.
Okay.
And Good Sparrow is just going to embolden herself and head to
Sorry, real quick. That was a 2-action ability. I'm just going to go ahead and swing the sword at Clort real quick for a 34 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Even blinded, you don't have to seek or anything. I guess not.
Oh no, I do have to roll a flat
Concealment.
check,
Yeah.
but I know you're there. 14 on that. Regular hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 25 points of damage.
Lord's officially bloodied.
Okay, now Good Sparrow.
Are you off guard to me because you're blinded?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
That was its turn though, so it's gone. Right.
Oh, is it at the end of its,
So
end of its
one
turn?
round. I don't know if it would be on my turn. I think one round would mean it's on my turn. So
it's
is
on your
still
turn.
blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So Good Sparrow comes up knowing they have the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And
You don't want to step 5 more feet.
I cannot. But it doesn't matter.
it-
Well, I mean, it matters for
Still
you, but
have
it
the
doesn't matter
advantage
for me.
here for now. Yeah.
And will strike out with the rapier for a natural fucking 20, baby. 38 to hit.
Man, so
Nice.
many in this fight. Amazing.
Okay, so 18 points of damage plus 10 for sneak attack for a total of 28. But you double the sneak
All
attack?
right.
Fuck, I forgot. It's been a while.
You
You
sure
double
do.
all damage,
Okay,
and it might
Yeah.
be immune to precision.
20, 38, unless it's immune to precision.
It is not. Describe how you end this creature.
Ooh, I love how I'm just fucking stealing all Talford's kills here.
Telford's KD ratio is going down now. I'm not going to be thrilled about that.
So Good Sparrow just literally sees the light over the edge of the cliff after hurling, comes running up behind this creature which is striking out at Talford, and just slides her rapier to the hilt up into its spine and says, "For the people of Otari," as it crumples to the ground.
Nice. And yeah, you stab this thing and it crumples to the ground, and you can see perhaps Clort, like you're standing over the body and you see the face of this like undead orc inside the armor, and you think maybe you recognize it, but it's something someone in obscurity in your memory. You know, Grugga was a hermit, you know, that maybe Clort or a lot of the sort of lumberers would have met in passing here and there. It probably strikes Clort as very strange to see that face inside this armor. How on earth could that have ever become a thing? And as you stare down at it, the body inside the armor just like starts to decay and like turn to dust inside of the armor. Just clunk, 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 just falls apart. Or not falls apart, sorry. It's all really built together, but it kind of goes limp and boom, and like it kind of crumples to the ground in one big piece.
He takes a quick step backward, like not sure what's happening.
So now do we have to destroy the armor?
We're going to want to find some means of obliterating that armor.
Huh?
Talford doesn't repeat himself.
And Good Sparrow's gaze just locks immediately behind this silvered mask at Talford. Though she is an investigator, a rogue, she doesn't want to draw too much attention to the fact that she is seeking him out. So she looks up and then back down quickly to the creature below her.
What do you say?
We must destroy the armor.
Why?
I don't know.
All right. And he just like packs it all up,
No, it's gonna take more than that.
throws it on the ground,
There
drops a boot on it.
There you go. Yeah, give it the soul.
Neural's stomping on it with her feet, hooves.
I appreciate that there might be some desire to get down to town quickly to solve whatever mayhem may be going on down there, but I'd rather patch you all up, as it were.
That would be appreciated.
I have battle medicine, but I imagine whatever you have is going to be much better than that shit.
I have battle medicine, but no healer's kit.
You can have a healer's kit. It's probably just oversight.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I can heal everybody all at once is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
Delver's good
that's
at it.
why I'm not fighting you.
Yep.
That's for later.
So as this subsides, like and a lot of the undead are like being dispatched by the guards, because for the most part, the barricades and traps were like quite effective. And it's not too long before a guard comes like running up the zigzag walkway and starts looking around, like looking for Longsaddle, and the guards direct him to Longsaddle, and you guys like take a moment, take a breather to heal up. And Longsaddle, as you're doing that, Longsaddle hobbles into the closer to the graveyard. He's huffing and puffing a little bit. It looks like he saw a little action, and he comes in to like survey what the hell happened, and he's just like kind of like, what the fuck? This big pile of armor there. There's this big giant dead dinosaur looking thing. The guards point towards the half the Drider hanging out on the cliff and the frog creature, and he just turns to all of you. He's like, "Thank goodness you are all here," and looks at Telford. And another mystery character. Great.
Ah,
You just got word the town's okay. Fuck's sake. Just can't. I can't.
it's your fault. You're the one who
It's
told
my
me to
fault.
play him like
It's
Chopper
my-
Dave.
I know, I was
Chopper
so
Dave does it
excited.
every other sentence.
Povo, why did you not give him read lips? What are you doing?
We actually talked about giving Clort like something that like a hearing device that they can turn on and off, but we avoided it. Figured he was stubborn enough to like not have one. But anyone who knows the show Frasier really well, Chopper Dave is one of the inspirations. So he comes in and he says, "We've got word from the town that that attack from the lighthouse was quickly dispatched. There was some sort of weird abomination kind of creature, but he wasn't a match for our preparations down there. We're lucky most of it was contained here at the graveyard." And he starts like shouting out orders. "All right, get yourselves patched up, clean up, get the wounded and the dead back to the garrison.
Do you know what's going on in town there, Longsaddle?
Everything's contained. Everyone's still in their houses. A couple guards took a few hits, maybe one or two dead, but we're okay.
What about that blue light there?
Like I said, a creature formed in it, but we dispatched it quick enough.
So we're done here.
There we are. Clean up, and I'll be debriefing with everyone soon. Set these traps back up."
Lord's like wiping his axe heads off on the cape of this this grave knight.
Narala was in rough shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, Narella is just trying to not be dead right now.
One hit
and
point.
as-
I can't believe it.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
That was crazy. Yeah.
As Talford finishes patching everyone up, he just slumps over and falls asleep.
Aw.
Good Sparrow walks up to Telford, puts the Desert Eagle to their forehead,
The bayonet
and
the
pulls the
Desert
trigger until it goes click.
Which is the first shot because she forgot to load it with a reload.
Eagle.
Dude, you don't think Good Sparrow's half stepping with her weapon off safety? Please.
No, it's like some weapon from the future that you found in Numeria or something, and it only came with one bullet. You've been saving it.
I like the idea that it's like a Basil Lerman reverse thing, whereas instead of the Desert Eagle being called the rapier, his rapier or his dagger is called Desert
Oh, the
Eagle.
Desert
Yeah.
Eagle.
Her dagger,
I take that.
dagger is called Desert Eagle.
That's good.
Bird law.
Now, what do you actually do, Scott?
Coup de grace, right?
Well, yeah. So Talford has told us we need to destroy this armor, and yet just falls asleep.
You want to roll a religion check? Anyone want to roll a religion check or occultism? See if you can figure out an understanding of your own.
Clerk's not your guy for that.
15.
Give it a go.
No, Narala's actually still sick, so she's gonna puke a couple times.
Okay.
It's been 30 minutes. You can just.
Yeah, you can hand wave that. I think you're all right.
The first one was a 19, so I felt pretty bad about it. Okay, yeah. Religion, you say? Now that she doesn't have the... she still has
Or
shit
occultism.
religion. Now it's not a -2, it's a +2. 18.
Yeah, no. I can give you an idea or something if you want, or you can just spitball here for a sec. It's up to you.
No, I've got an idea. So
You don't know anything about how to destroy it. Yeah.
Good Sparrow walks up to Talford and kicks their foot.
Eh,
You,
how long was I? Yeah, yes.
what's your name?
Talford reaches into their sleeve and pulls out a cigarette, reaches behind them on the mausoleum and strikes it on there, taking a deep inhale.
You first.
Easy enough. My name is the Good Sparrow.
That doesn't sound like a name. That sounds like a title. But if we're going by titles, then, I don't know. The Indomitable Will.
I'm not going by a title. That's my name, and
Your first name is Good.
no, it's a single name. You'd think after all the traveling you seem you have done, you would know a little bit more about naming conventions, but apparently you don't. But that's
No.
neither here nor there, child. Right now, I need your help because we need to destroy this armor, as you said, but you
Yeah.
simply didn't tell us why or how. And I believe that potentially maybe that will cause this creature not to return from the dead, though I don't know because I don't really know much about this. Perhaps you'd like to carry on with your description instead of falling asleep in the graveyard.
In a second, and Talford just keeps smoking his cigarette until it's done.
God, you're both insufferable. I hate you both.
And once Talford finishes smoking, he'll stand up, dust himself off, re-wrap up his arms, just looking over at the guard that got obliterated to see if that wound is still there or not, before looking back at the Grave Knight armor.
It's
yes.
not. It's not there.
Okay. Talford looks a little bit more at ease and... Excuse me.
Yes, the Grave Knight will reanimate, as it were, in anywhere between 24 to 240 hours. We're gonna need something a little bit more than the big guy's axe over there to do this. I don't know if we have the means or the methods of doing it. My guess would be we need to find something in the Gauntlet to destroy this. It is a place of tremendous power, and I would like to see it done.
Clerk's still like stomping on the armor.
That a boy.
The Gauntlet. I am not so familiar with this place.
Oh, I can tell. But that is neither here nor there. It seems that the trouble here is taken care of, so I will be on my way.
And where are you going?
Home.
Great. And Good Sparrow turns on her heel and walks towards the armor.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
The armor does not give away to your stomps.
Probably makes a cool noise.
What does anyone do?
Talford's ready to just
Talford,
leave. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean-
and if Talford's going to leave, Good Sparrow is going to let him leave and just follow him. She was hoping to catch him unawares and potentially strike out and either kill or maim or tie them up or something like that, but she couldn't. So she's back at square one
Mm-hmm.
because she is hunting this man.
She is something. But Good Sparrow is no like ruthless assassin. That's not her motive. But she knows that Talford has wronged some what she considers to be good people. That being the group known as the Halfkin back in Absalom. They were devastated by a betrayal from Talford. And they hired or put Good Sparrow on the trail to try and, understand more or seek revenge or something, but have left it in Good Sparrow's hands.
And Good Sparrow seemed a little bit more interested in finding more information until she realized just how utterly deadly Talford is.
Yeah,
and
maybe she has to...
The dead or alive thing moved to dead.
Okay. If we break away from here, if Talford's going to leave, you think Talford just walks away, Cam?
I think Talford appraising the talent in town doesn't see anybody here that he would trust going into the Gauntlet with, or like use to go into the Gauntlet. They seem more like liabilities. Like they all got sick, they all were throwing up everywhere. Most of them like were just feeding off of the things that he was doing, and so he sees them as beneath him, like
right.
And so like he does not see them as a means to like get into the Gauntlet, maybe as fodder, but he's looking for something a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more proficient, a little bit more capable than this group in front of him.
So as you perhaps wander off, you leave the armor behind for whoever stays to deal with, and Good Sparrow you follow at a distance or some such?
Yes.
Okay.
But
So
like
you wade through some...
Yeah, I mean, she is determining what direction he's going in and following, but not like going from tree to tree, like 20 feet behind him.
Yeah. No, because there's a bit of an organized chaos all around you now with people running around and helping the injured and stuff. And there's a lot more going on than what I have on the map here, right? And so there's a lot more people and bodies and stuff. And the undead have gone back to rest or subsided or have been destroyed. And Talford does his wander out of the graveyard and down the road.
Yeah, probably just heading back to town, like get a drink, get some food. Since just if they can find anybody open, or if people are like reopening stalls, like just trying to get some sausage rolls from the stable.
Sure.
Wherever.
So you take the long walk down the road, but as you do, you're aiming to get a drink or get a bite to eat or something like that. And but it's pretty much because all this sort of happened simultaneously. And to like the event with Raphael in the within the light of the Gauntlet. And as you all had brought Lump's body back up to the library, you had all, decided you were going to go back to the surface and head to town, from what I recall. So that's when the heroes of Otari emerge and are walking down the road towards Otari after all this has happened. It's quite, synchronous. And you can see, Talbot, you're like walking along, and the fog has started to disperse well enough. The clouds have gone away. The Gauntlet has calmed down, as it were, and you can see maybe the faintest glow as the sun is starting to come up and wash over the land. And you can't help but stare at the top, the cupola of the lighthouse peeking over the trees back in the fog fen, and you see these famed heroes of Otari walking into town. The question I have is, did you bring Lump's body with you into town? Was that part of the plan, or did you leave Lump in the library?
The plan was town. Ruff's motivation behind that was, even though they may not feel like a member of town, their sacrifice will always live on as a hero of Otari, so they should be laid to rest with the rest.
I feel like I remember such a sentiment being said, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I was thinking that we decided to leave their body because we were trying to make it back quick.
that was true too. I think you're right, because you were planning on going back right away, and then you did stop at the library to drop the body off. Maybe you're right about that, but come back for it later because you were worried about what's happening with the firing of the Gauntlet.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing, but I thought we just shoved their corpse into Duffy.
Oh, Duffy refused.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
we did not bring
Okay.
their body.
Wow,
That's
discrimination.
Gilda was enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you arrive without Lump. Yeah. So you basically, Talford has his opportunity to meet the heroes along the road. Does Talford make the effort, or just simply watch and wait?
Talford will seize upon this opportunity and approach politely but confidently, shoulders squared but aren't like eyes pointed more towards the ground, making eye contact with Raphael. And in that moment, Talford's brain just like soft resets, because this looks just like the Shuni that he saw dead in the Rod and Bow
Yep.
Club. Older,
And saw, like-
different, but
Yeah.
the same tattoo, like just the unmistakable tattoo.
Yeah, way more scarred, patches of fur missing. Like he looks rough, like old man Cable.
Literally.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Rough looks rough. Rough and tough.
Excuse me if this comes off peculiar. Are you the nephew of?
I'm completely blanking on. God damn it.
Quick,
Harper?
put it on screen.
Go on, Cam. You got it.
No, I can't.
What is it?
It's literally my brain literally reset itself too.
Blue screen
It's
of
another
Telford.
dog
Park-
pun.
It's a Bartholomew, right?
No,
it's in the
no.
No, it's a different one.
Arthur.
I'm not looking at the Arthur. Yes.
Are you the nephew of Arthur?
And Ruff stops short. Not a name he's heard in a while, and definitely tugs at his heartstrings. I am called Raphael, current host of the Shaika.
Talford's eyes widen and then narrow.
I once adventured with your uncle and Goku. I don't know if you remember Goku or not. You were dead.
Yes, all of these things are true. Talford, you are a friend to Uncle Arthur. Then you are friend to us. Come, tell us your story. Join us on our walk to Otari, for today is a solemn day. And I suppose we must hustle to get there.
No, I mean we took care of the firing. That has been handled. Why is it a solemn day?
We lost another one of our companions today.
And you see the glimmer in Talford's eye.
Well, as I told your uncle, there's no use crying over spilled blood. I would be more than happy to take their place, as it were, if you are in need of another. I am quite capable, very knowledgeable of the occult. And I think that I could be a great asset in conquering the Gauntlet.
Ruff's eyes immediately narrow. He's never heard of anyone just volunteering for the gauntlet so readily and perceive it
confidently.
hungrily.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sense motive. It's a 24 perception.
Goes up against Telford's deception DC.
I don't know that necessarily Talford is deceiving, but yeah, it would be a 20, so that'd be a success. You can definitely tell Talford is hungry, and you probably sense a lot of the thirst for knowledge. I think the more sinister edges are probably not there with just a regular success, but it's definitely like
Yeah.
just definitely knowledge hungry as hell. And
Okay.
yeah,
It wasn't to determine their disposition, but more to determine their motivations. And if that just
Turbo
because
nerd.
he shows up out of nowhere, name drops, and then volunteers to join a horrendously deadly expedition. So
Yeah.
we just wanted to get kind of a
On the
general
heels of,
vibe check.
of people dying everywhere.
Yeah.
The Gauntlet.
Yeah, so this is more of a vibe check.
Mhm.
Harold leans in and says, "You know Arthur.
I do.
When were you with him?"
We had quite the grand adventure in Absalom.
I brought him sausage rolls and a croissant, and we shared a rather tender moment in the bottom of a bottomless pit. It doesn't make sense, I understand, but basically,
Where is he now?
I am unsure. We had to flee. Are you familiar with what a Hound of Tendalos is?
And
If anybody is, it'd be Harold.
I believe he probably
Yeah,
is.
roll me in occultism, or you have like
Esoteric, yeah.
or esoteric. Yeah.
Yes. One moment.
All right, here I'll.
I got it. That is a 4 on the die for 24.
You look like a hunter. Surely you know what a Hound of Tendalos is.
Yep.
24 must be good enough to know what it is.
It's a rare creature.
Canine of some
It's,
kind.
yeah, it is a rare creature.
It's a lore.
But it is not a specific lore. It's a more loose one, so it's actually not enough. It's not far, but it's not enough.
Now, I never heard of that creature before.
Well, they can only enter spaces with right angles. They're a very peculiar creature. Regardless, we were harried by them and a Grave Knight. Oh, by the way, we killed a Grave Knight. If there's any means of destroying that in the Gauntlet, we should probably handle that for the sake of the town.
Right. And so, sorry, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this because Arthur is my friend and I'm trying to figure out where he is. So, you left him somewhere, or what's the situation with that?
Yes, we got separated in our fleeing of the library. We were pursued by,
And Talford does some quick calculations.
at least 27 Hounds of Tendalos and a Grave Knight. So, yes, there were casualties. I saw guards stricken down.
Are you saying he might be dead?
Potentially, yes.
I love how cavalier Talford is, and just like
Yeah.
false caring about Otari. It's like so obvious.
Yeah. But
For the town.
You have to understand that I had information necessary for the Gauntlet that needed to get out.
What information did you
decided-
have?
I left it with Morlebent. It's about the lenses.
Ruff pulls out the book.
It dawns on you that Morlebent's that the notes that he's been studying were Talford's. You didn't quite understand where they had come from. Morlebent might have told you a little bit about the weird person who has come a couple times, but boom, there it is. This is the one who wrote them all.
Yeah, Talford realizes the group is starting to get more and more suspicious, so is giving away a piece of information to buy goodwill.
Right.
It works. Ruff like reaches into his pack and pulls, like, just gleams the emerald fulcrum lens.
Hmm.
It was with Morlebent's notes that we knew what to do with this and the red lens of anger.
You have the red one as well.
Well, it's in a friend, I suppose, is the only correct way to put it.
Quick point of order: you haven't actually revealed what the Emerald One does yet. You just got it, and Morlebent hasn't given you the information. He went on to study what was next. So, the flow being when you discover one, you go talk to Morlebent. He'll tell you what it's about.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons Ruff wanted to go back to town.
Talford is geeking out, is probably the best way to put it.
Well, I was looking for a drink or something to eat in town, but it appears that everything
may be closed, and he'll glance over wistfully at all the, shops shuttered and no lights and stuff.
If you have done what you say you have done, the revelry will be furious tonight in town. Family is well known for celebrating occasions such as these.
Yes. And just
Yeah, and Harold probably knows the town best, and probably knows that now that it's over, it won't take them long to try to get back to starting their day. Even though this day might be a bit of a wash, at least the Otari fishery will probably hurry up and open, and there's no way you won't be able to get a drink at the Crook's Nook.
And now that that's all over, we know we got another month. Or at least that's the hope. So, we got some time to rest and recuperate and think about our losses. And, Harold, while originally just trying to figure out what happened to Arthur, has no reason to, other than the fact that he thinks that Talford, if he's a friend of Arthur, should have stayed and tried to help him out or whatever. But, hearing the circumstance of all these enemies, like, it's not like he's has some reason to really be super suspicious of Talford. So, yeah, Harold's just ready to move on. Like, his line of questioning was over.
Yeah, I mean, and if Talford gets a sense of you still being like, what the fuck, would offer up Arthur was a good Shuni, a wise cleric, and I think that, I don't know how to say this gently, he told me to leave, and he said he would stay behind along with another hero of Atari, Aelin. And from my understanding, they fell in battle back to back against the Grave Knight.
I'm not familiar with this other person, Aelin, you're speaking of. But
he was very charming, quite flashy with the sword, good at hiding, a right proper rogue in that rakish way.
He was a good man, if what you say is true. And they did fall. Otherwise, he is a very good man. And I look forward to introducing you, Harold.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we can exchange some more stories over that meal and drink. Because, God, it's been terrible down there.
To Morlebent first, I think, Harold. Maybe they can, or Kevin can offer more insight into this emerald lens.
I agree.
So we go to Morlebent's, unless Nick's got something they want to do.
No, Morlebent it is.
And just the camera pans back, and you see the Good Sparrow just crouching behind one of the barricades or battlements or something, and just listening in on this conversation.
Like, real obvious, too.
This conversation is more likely happening at the crossroads, here. Yeah, where James is.
Yeah, but there's got to be some sort of battlements, you were talking about it.
Just hiding out with the druids.
I think if unless you really want to try and roll for it or something, I think Good Sparrow would not be in earshot without being obvious. I would imagine Good Sparrow is more still back at the gate, and has moved away from it a bit, but to watch Telford and sees Telford to stop to talk to the heroes you've heard about, and you just kind of observe.
All right,
how
great.
distance-
Yes, and okay.
Yes, and by the way, if you see a woman in a mask, she's been very suspicious, asked me a lot of questions, and just would not let up after everything I did to save the guards in the graveyard. It was very peculiar.
Well, you seem trustworthy, and she sounds awful.
You have good instincts, little kobold. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, me? I'm Nirkaj, the hero of Otari.
I could tell you and I are going to get along just great.
So you head into town towards to Morlebent's, and it's still early. Morlebent's is shut, but you give a good hearty knock on the door, and you see the curtain open up. Morlebent sees Raphael standing there, and goes over, unlocks the door, opens it up with a little chime of the bell at the doorway, and says, Raphael, please, step in.
And he catches the whiff of a cigarette.
Yeah, it's just like, what's that? This way. And you step in, and then, like, maybe Harold does. Oh, yes, the butcher. Welcome. Yes, Nirkaj, young avatar.
Oh, hello. May we stay a while and listen?
Oh, of course. Good to see you. And then, like, ushers you all in, and then just turns, and then just, like, wide eyes.
Talford just pulls the hood back.
Yeah.
Hello, Morlabin. It's been a while.
Oh. Mr. Rawline. I was wondering when you'd grace my doorstep again. We don't look too worse for wear this time.
Yes.
Better days since the last?
Yes, the graveyard was hectic at first, but we were able to get it under control. And I could really use a nap.
And Talford will just fall asleep in the doorway.
Man, he is good at that.
Morlapin just looks down.
Oh, there's always a little something with this one.
I would love Talford just falls face flat, breaks nose again, just like the first time.
Just crack, like just out, like oh.
All right, Harold, Nick, please help the man in.
And they bring you in, and set you down on like a love seat, or like just a little seat in the entryway.
Right. Best to let him sleep it off. If he doesn't wake up in a little time, we'll put him in a bed. What brings you back? How fares the town?
The town is safe for now, Morlabins, but this brings us here, he says as he pulls out the emerald lens.
And you see him like adjust his glasses and like kind of looking at us, and kind of goes over and like cups your hand in his and gets a real close look eagerly.
Oh, yes. Oh, you found another one. Very good. I've been continuing my research as I promised. Let me see what I have found on this emerald one. Oh, what a beautiful piece of work. The cut on this gem. Yes, come sit.
And he gets behind his desk and starts rifling through the different notes and papers that Talford left behind, and finds the diagram for this lens. And he says, "Oh yes, you can see here. Be careful, Raphael. It says the edges are quite jagged. Handle with care." He's kind of like lost in the notes and like acting a bit strange, not really in the moment. And yes, oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Waxen, pallid, sort of color to it. It says if you are to handle it too long, your own flesh might become such a description and texture. Do be careful. Yes. And as he starts pouring through and describing what it can do, it reveals to you. So if you have this thing invested, you've already experienced some of this, but if you have it invested, you basically gain negative healing. So harm spells and void healing, I guess it would be called now. Void healing will heal you, and void attacks I think won't affect you at all. Harm spells cast on you actually get a +4 status bonus to the hit points that restore to you as well. And you can also activate the item in 2 different ways. 2 action once per day, you grasp the lens in one hand, and you regain 30 hit points and gain +2 item bonus to saving throws against magic, all magic, for 1 round. And you can also 2 action interact with it, and while grasping it, you can make a melee spell attack roll with a modifier of +20. And on a hit, you force a splinter of the essence within to possess the target. You're no longer invested in the lens all of a sudden, and the target gains the benefits as though it had invested the lens itself. The effect is permanent, however, but it can be ended with something that removes a possession effect. You may remember that the Crimson Lens had a very similar secondary option.
Do we have to be invested to use these activations?
Yes.
Okay.
But Mormon's like, but there was more. I can't remember if I had discovered this the last time you were here, but there are different parts of the diagrams that suggest some sort of structure, a lattice of sorts that could contain these things. I'm not sure of its purpose, but it seems to be integral to whatever use they are all meant to perform. If not integral, helpful in some way. I haven't quite learned enough about it yet, but if you find such a thing, perhaps observing it would lead us in the right direction.
Good to know. Did Mr. Rawline provide a picture of what this lattice is to look like?
Not exactly. It's just through the diagrams here, and there's some footnotes of sorts. Not in Telford's hand. On these original sort of pages, they just seem to suggest that the sizings of these lenses might slot into certain spaces. Perhaps we're looking at some sort of handheld mechanism or what have you, for which they can sit gently and easily.
Perhaps like a telescope.
Perhaps. I hadn't thought of such a thing, but perhaps sending light of sorts through each of them in some capacity. That would make sense for a lens of a lighthouse.
My friend, Izori, had a spyglass. She showed me how it worked once. Perhaps after a drink or two too many, but maybe it works something along these ways.
Perhaps, though these are too large for a simple handheld spyglass, as you can see. But something that fits the cupola of the Gauntlet itself. It would make sense.
And like between the two lenses, like they're both handheld objects, but there's a reasonably distinct size between them. Not to make one much heavier than the other or anything, but it's pretty obvious that they wouldn't fit into the handheld or spyglass kind of size, much bigger.
Yeah.
I think you meant more in theory than in size.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look up to see if Ruff went up to the top of the library or to the.
He did. He
the
puked.
spire. At the top, though.
At the cupola?
Yeah.
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 And we saw the
That was
cage.
your original rough puke where you saw like the sickly blue light and you were like, realized it was void energy, remember? And you were like, I'm
Yep.
a pharasma.
Yeah, it was actually episode 11.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the first time.
So Ruff flashes back. Is it a gantry? Is that the right word?
No, the cupola. At the top of the lighthouse?
Is it a cupola?
It's cupola, yeah.
Okay.
You ever seen the movie Lighthouse?
Ruff-
It's fucking
Yep.
it was good though.
No. So Ruff flashes back to his time at the top of the lighthouse. Does that memory, fall into place? Does he recognize something, or is that just one of the memories that's gone?
Roll me an Abomination Vaults lore.
Ooh.
Right. That's a 24. 7 on the die, because I am just killing it today.
Yeah, I think though you do reflect back because it's not only part of the lore that's been gifted to you via the Shaika, but also your own personal memories. So you get a double dose here, and you remember that there was no lens at the top of the lighthouse. It's very unnatural, this light that comes through. There is no lamp or light that's lit there. but it still glowed and it still obviously can shine. But like a lighthouse, there is a fixture there where the light resides, and you think you remember that, yeah, there was a spot to place something, something that you could probably, insert a lens in to like enhance the beam, as it were.
In another life, I ascended the gunlight to the top of the lighthouse where the light emanates from. And I have this tugging at my memories that perhaps there is a spot up there for these lenses. I'm assuming we should not put them there or ever let them be put there. So, what should we do with them?
This
James
what we
asked,
do, and we
using
just
his
start putting them in. Like, looks like they go here.
I mean, that's my first instinct. When
Oh,
you find a puzzle piece, you know where
Yeah.
it goes, you put it there.
It's like a puzzle in that game Myst from way back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Morlebin's like, I would suggest not putting it to its original use. These are items of great power, and I think constructed with not the most gracious of intentions. Perhaps it's best to hold on to them for now. It is not unheard of that such an item could be used against its creator. But I doubt it is through the means of using it the way they would. Be very careful. But I will continue my research and try to find more as to how you might put them to use. Or destroy them if we need.
Ruff's original instinct was to leave one of the lenses here with Morlebit, because nobody but the 5 people in this room know that we have the Emerald Lens and that it's left the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
But after hearing Morlebit's Deus Ex Machina us the information that it could be turned against its creator, he's a little more reticent to do so. So I think he's just going to pack it up.
Okay.
Thank you, Morlebit. I think my friends and I have much to discuss. Perhaps we can leave Mr. Rawline here to sleep off whatever is ailing him. He seems to be well acquainted with you.
If you must, Morlebin just like walks over, like casually or trying to be casual. Yes, he stayed before. I don't want to. I certainly wouldn't turn anyone away if I had to. And he just starts kicking Telford in the foot to try and wake him up. Like, don't sleep here. Yeah.
I am a
Telford
little
just
too
snoring.
small to carry him.
All right, well, see you then. And, when he wakes up, let us know.
Okay, yeah, and you'll be where I can send him along.
Oh, you'll find
We
us.
will wait for him at the fishery.
Oh, right, of
In-
course.
Was adamant that he will return with us to the Gunlight and require they drink. So that feels like a good meeting place is in.
Oh, good. Yes, he'll be living with you. Good. Oh, yes, that's probably for everyone's benefit. Yes. Kick.
Does Ruff notice the kicks?
Oh, it's pretty obvious. Yeah.
So Ruff's just going to file that away for later.
Yeah.
Note to self: kick Telford.
Telford's friends kick him.
It's clear that Morlebin doesn't like him, so Ruff wants to file that away for the next time the two
Sure.
of them are alone together. He
Okay.
can ask more about it.
Yeah,
That
fair enough.
that's where that information
Yeah.
is going, because he doesn't. He knows what Morlebin has implied about his uncle, and he's still just not ready to hear that information. So
Yeah, sure.
yeah, he this is delaying. The old Joe O'Brien.
Yeah. Avoidance. Okay, yeah. So you head down to the Otari fishery for some breakfast and a drink. It's been a long night. A long morning.
we get fucking lit.
Kippers at
Just-
dawn.
just
Kippers at
Celebration
dawn.
of life for Lump kicks off the second we open the doors.
And yeah, I mean, that's what we're going to call it. Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.